Okay, this is another tool that we're going to build, and it's a quick build that you can do. We're working on a truck, and you don't see much disc brakes, but some people still have drum brakes, sorry. And sometimes you need to get the springs off. I'm going to show you a nifty little tool you can make in a few seconds. You need a 3-foot piece of mechanic wire, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a piece of steel about 6 inches long. I got this one here, got a piece of rubber on it, that's even bonus. Okay, and this here will remove your springs. Awesome. So what I do with this is I try to make sure, because I'm building it for this specific vehicle, and I can pull all the springs off the vehicle with this, as long as you can get them. I usually try to make it about a little longer than half of the width of the drum, and I find then I can reach everything I want to reach. Maybe even a little more. It doesn't matter how long it is, but yeah, like the whole length is fine. So what we'll do is I'm going to twist this around a couple of times. Not sure if you can see me. I just twisted it to stop it. Now I have one going one way and one going the other way, like that. So I want to have a good grip onto it. Oops. And then I twist it. Now I'll give it a test on something not springy. See if it's going to pull. Put it around my vise thing there. And I'll just pull it so I know it's settled out. And there, that's good. So now for getting these springs off, I know my spring tool is really strong. I'll hook it around the little spring piece there. Okay, am I around it? Or what I do? Oh, I went around the whole thing. What I do now?
I don't know.
I can't see it being that strong. Is that the right spring right there? That's the top one? Right there?
Yep.
So that little eyelet. And holy cow.
Oh,
there we go. Forgot how tough these springs were, but that works. Don't use rope, because rope can spring. If that broke when I was coming, it would just be a little jolt. If it was rope, the rope could be spring, because I know they are kind of tough. I made one out of rope one time. I'm going to go to the other side.
Sounds too dark.
Oh.
Get a flashlight.
Open up a bit. Sorry, I'm blind, so it takes a little longer. So I'll do the same thing here. There, pretty easy. And the reason I use a tool for taking these off, I could grab them with a pair of vice grips, but the problem with that is, got this on my clothes, is when you grab them with vice grips, it takes the paint off these springs, and then they rust faster. If you take steel, if this here is painted, and you put it in the water, and then you had one of these bare, and then you had one that had one nick where the paint is, it would rust 10 times faster where that nick is. You'd be better off not having them painted. So that's why I try not to scratch these springs at all, so they don't rust. So I'm pulling this spring off this side with my handy dandy little tool. Now, this is so cheap to make. I used it a few times and I changed this piece of wire after doing a couple sets of brakes. And here you go, my little handy dandy little tool again. Makes it look pretty easy. You got lots of power you can use that way. And you're right out of there, no fingers involved. I created that because I didn't like the other stuff where I had to use my fingers. Okay, that's my handy dandy little tool for removing springs.